Hi everyone, it's Matt here from Single Player Racing, and today we're looking at the recently released Forza Motorsport 7 from Turn 10 Studios, available on Xbox One and PC for the past month now. So, with a month of driving under our belts, is this latest entry in the Forza series a contender for the best Forza Motorsport game to date? Unsurprisingly, the sheer volume of cars included in the game is staggering, numbering 724 at present, and that is ahead of the additions from upcoming DLC packs. The most impressive thing about Forza 7's car roster, however, isn't the number of cars, but the variety. There are Can-Am cars, Indy cars, Utes, NASCAR, historic Grand Prix cars, GT3 cars, Formula 1 cars from the 50s to the present day, hypercars, buggies, racing trucks, Formula E, the list of divisions is huge. Some particular gems include Sterling Moss's Mille Miglia winning 1955 Mercedes-Benz 300 SLR, the 2017 Le Mans winning and World Endurance Championship leading Porsche 919 Hybrid, as well as lesser known winners such as the 1969 Lola T70 Mark IIIB in its Daytona 24 Hours winning livery. Choosing the 2018 Porsche 911 GT2 RS was also a great choice for the game's cover car, seeing as it's recently set the fastest recorded lap time around the Nürburgring Nordschleife for a production road car. The number of cars has been bolstered by duplicate cars in the shape of Forza Edition cars, mostly carried over from Forza Horizon 3, and this year Forza has been unable to secure the Toyota road car license. But it's no exaggeration to say that there is something for everyone in this game. An expanded track list since Forza 6 now features the much loved Maple Valley, Mugello and Suzuka tracks last seen in Forza Motorsport 4, as well as the new Dubai track, but sadly the list still feels lacking when compared to the latter. Though the gamepad handling has received a few refinements, it's in the wheel handling that Forza Motorsport 7 truly shines. With force feedback being an important feature in all current racing games, and the Forza series' previous efforts feeling a bit lacking, it's fantastic that Forza 7 finally features a weighty force feedback system that enhances the gameplay and brings the cars to life. Graphically, Forza continues its trend of pushing current gen technology to deliver top-notch visuals, and this latest instalment is no exception. Even without running the game with 4K HDR, there's no denying that the game looks great, particularly when showcasing its weather and time of day effects. With the refined weather now being capable of transitioning mid-race from clear conditions all the way up to thunderstorms, the challenge of having to adapt your driving style mid-race makes for a welcome change of pace in the franchise. As I'm sure anyone who's watched our Forza videos on the channel knows, testing cars against each other is an important element of racing games for me, so I'm sure it will come as no surprise when I say that I'm not a fan of Forza 7's new forced homologation. Homologation makes sense in certain real-world racing disciplines such as GT3, where cars have their performance balanced to level the playing field on track. Forza not only forces homologation on every racing series in the single-player career, but even goes so far as to force it on free play as well, if you directly choose your racing division, with the advanced settings to switch it off made needlessly complicated. It's a shame that Turn 10 just don't seem to understand that the reason I'm deliberately racing an underpowered car is for the challenge and because I want to race a car as close to the original as possible, not a fictionalised version. Now, although this channel is all about racing, we have to address the loot box situation, a new feature that has caused some friction in the Forza community, and that's before we get to the VIP bonuses. Personally, I'm not too concerned with the inclusion of loot boxes. You aren't forced to use them and can still build up your credits to buy the cars you wish, as before, although this time you do have to work your way through car tiers, with higher tiers only becoming accessible by collecting enough cars. It must be said though that fans of the new driver gear options that debut with this game may be disappointed to learn that the easiest way to collect them is with these loot boxes, meaning a lot of credits may be wasted in the pursuit of collecting that one race suit that you just have to own. With the VIP bonuses, there was an understandable outcry when Forza decided to replace the usual permanent VIP multiplier with limited use mod cards, but thankfully Turn 10 has already reacted to this negative feedback and compensated VIP players with 1 million credits for Forza Edition cars, and have now patched the game to return the double base credit payouts. Although some of the design choices are questionable, I particularly miss the bonuses for switching off driver aids and racing lines, it has to be said that Forza Motorsport 7 is overall a superb tribute to motorsport and the automotive industry, being the best handling entry in the series and the best looking with more cars than fan favourite entry Forza Motorsport 4. If you can overlook its problems, Forza Motorsport 7 is a rewarding car collectathon, with a solid racing core, and don't forget that Forza Fon, the auction house and other features are still to come in the near future. So that's Forza Motorsport 7. Please drop us a like or subscribe if you enjoyed this quick review. Thanks for watching.